Microphones, please. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Okay, roll call, please.
Mayor Klaus.
Here.
Mrs. Passio.
Here.
Mr. Neri.
Here.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Here.
Mr. Root.
Here.
Mrs. Kelly. Here. Mr. Farrell.
Here.
Mr. Wood.
Here.
Mr. Basor.
Here.
Mr. DeGoria.
Here. Okay, public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act is given by the clerk in the following manner. One, posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Clerk's office on January 3rd, 2018, and two, emailed to the retrospective carrier post on January 3rd, 2018. We're going to skip our normal agenda for this meeting, and we have some pleasant business to do and sad at the same time. So this time I'd like to ask Captain Godwin, please, to come up. Okay. Okay, this evening it's a special evening for us to honor someone who represented this borough so well for all these years. So let me please read this plaque. From the Borough of Runnemede, Mayor and Council, presented to Captain William Godwin. On behalf of the residents of the Borough of Runnemede, we extend to you our sincere appreciation and thank you for your 34 years of outstanding service and dedication that you've given to our community. Starting as a patrolman in 1984, promoted to sergeant in 1995, and to captain in 2017, you have evolved through the ranks and honorably served in all of these positions. Throughout these many years, you have received numerous awards and commendations, including the Combat Cross for your involvement in the 1995 fatal Haddon shooting of two fellow officers. Since that involvement, you were instrumental in more police firearms training and instituting rapid deployment of active shooter drills. You have also implemented many successful programs, obtained federal grants, all aimed to improve the productivity of the Runnemede Police Department. Our sincere best wishes for your long, healthy, and happy, well-deserved retirement. Say one thing before I turn it over. You know, I want to say that it's been an honor this past year. The police department knows that we've gone through a lot of changes, and one positive change that the chief and management of this department has done is really pushed myself and council to look at how important it is to have a good management structure, a good administrative structure. Approving and promoting someone to captain, I think, really made a big difference this department this past year. You know, I hate to really say I'm going to miss you, because I know this year was probably the best year me and you worked together, and I did enjoy that, and I think it was a great thing, and I want to thank the chief. You know, I get to say he was right, and I was wrong.
Palestine.
So let him know, and the rest of the lieutenants, and well, not lieutenants yet, but the sergeants have done a great job, and I appreciate everybody. So once again, thank you. Congratulations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's an old saying, once a cop, always a cop. And about 2 weeks ago, Sergeant Murray, Patrolman Wooten were on patrol, and Officer Wooten earlier in the day took a report of a stolen vehicle. At a accident scene later on in the day, Officer Wooten saw that vehicle as he tried to stop at the vehicle and nearly ran Officer Wooten down. Sergeant Murray then pursued the vehicle, and then the gentleman who was 20 days from retirement, let us remind you, joined in the pursuit. Later I said, what were you thinking, man? But he said, once a cop, always a cop. And they end up chasing his vehicle into Camden, where the vehicle, the driver later bailed out, and through the investigative services of Detective Motto, they later apprehended this gentleman, and as soon as he was released from jail the next day, they stopped him again for theft and he was holding a gun. But in short of that, you know, there's always thing that, as you said, once a cop, always a cop. In 34 years of police service, you know, people never call the police to say something nice or for something good. We always deal with people at their worst. And for 34 years, Bill Godwin has been dealing with people at their worst. From a death, arresting somebody, or taking a report, someone's house broken into. No one ever calls the police to say something, you know, hey, yeah, thanks a lot, or whatever. It's always something bad. So when Bill got in that pursuit, it just came like instinct. So at this time, I'd like to commend Captain Godwin, Sergeant Murray, Officer Wooten, and Detective Amato for a job well done. Please, gentlemen, come up and get your reward. Gentlemen, very good job. And last but not least, it is my great honor to present Captain Godwin with his badge. He's badge number 39, which will be retired forever. Your badge number is given to you when you're sworn in, and it stays with you forever. It is not recycled. No one will ever wear it, ever again. And two things the police officers always want is their badge and their gun when they retire. Because in this profession, the profession chooses you, you don't choose it. So as I said, you know, this is a man who gave 34 years, and you tell your mom and dad, they should be proud that they raised a son that dedicated his life to protecting the citizens of Runnemede and protecting his fellow officers. Bill, congratulations.
Where did this year go?
Where did this year go?
You guys are great.
Thank you.
So are you.
Greatness and first base, not so much. I already talked to you guys, you're not going to make me sob up here, so too bad. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Kel?
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Very nice. We'll continue with the meeting. First motion of business is the approval of the minutes. Motion is in order for the approval of the minutes for the July 31st, 2018 and August 8th, 2018 meetings submitted by the clerk, as each member has received copies of the same. Is there a motion?
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Mr. Root, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the minutes are approved. Report.
We have a report of our borough clerk for the month of August. The total of $1,045.60 was collected in various licenses and permits, including pet licenses. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have the report of the registrar of vital statistics for the month of August. A total of $3,076 was collected for death copies, marriage copies, and marriage licenses. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have the report of the construction office for the month of August. A total of $12,966 was collected in permits, COs and apartment COs. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. The report of the police chief for the month of August, the total of $150.65 was collected for accident, discovery, solicitor reports, firearm permits. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. I have a report of the fire marshal for the month of August. August fire fees collected $7,779. There were 70 inspections completed, 129 EMS incidents, 36 fire incidents, 2 type 1 permits issued, and EMS fees for the month, $24,014.46. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. The report of the tax collector for the month of August, a total of $3,942,530.47 was collected in taxes, and in sewer rentals, $126,684.89 was collected. And that's all the reports.
Okay. Is there a motion to accept the reports as read?
I'll make a motion to accept the reports as read.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Ranieri. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion reports accepted. Committee reports. Finance, Mr. Ranieri.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Good evening, everybody. In finance, I'm going to keep it short. Bills are being paid, our money's being collected. Progress is being made on all of our scheduled projects and also on our unscheduled projects. I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the, a couple weekends ago, we had a softball and a barbecue that highlighted a program we have in town, New Beginnings, that gives people a second chance. And I asked the police department to step up, and they did. We had a great time. I want to thank the police department, the fire department, administration for coming out and shining a light on a program that's going to help a lot of people. And we can be very proud of our police department to get involved in it, after work and to help our community. So I'm very proud of that. I'm going to keep it short so the rest is progress.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Health and safety. Ms. Scott.
Thank you, Mayor. Report for the police department. Calls for service in August, 684. Traffic summonses, 207. Motor vehicle crashes, 21. There were 107 arrests, only 38 hours of overtime, and 2 Narcan deployments this month. For the fire department, there was 1 Narcan deployment, and total to the date of August 31st. So far, collected fire and EMS fees, $250,124.78. It's right on target with last year's, and I'm proud to report that there was a fire in Mount Ephraim Monday of last week, and our Quint was the first apparatus at the event and served notably. I have pictures on my iPhone if anybody would like to look at them. But the Quint put out the fire, was up on the roof. It is, as you know, a ladder, and it has all kinds of functions, and it was very, very, very well deserved to be there that morning at the fire in Mount Ephraim. And if you go by a Blackford's Pike, you'll see it's a burned out shell. All staff completed their monthly training. They continue to work with the chief, and the new part-time firefighters and their training should be complete by the end of the month. In August, the EMS responded to 129 incidents. It's actually 5.3 calls a day. They're busy. It's a busy, busy department. And that's my report. I would like to add just one thing about the Quint. It will be in the parade at the convention, the Firemen's Convention down in Wildwood. On the 15th, it will be in the parade, and it will be judged, and we're hopeful that it will win a prize. So I just wanted to let everyone know that the Quint will be in the parade in Wildwood on the 15th. We have coverage because Belmar and the other Beaverbrook Alliance communities are are called in on that day. And that's it.
Great, thank you. Public events. Ms. Betts.
Thank you. And Eleanor, if anybody wants to come and see Park Quint in a parade, they can come on November 25th at our Christmas parade. So it'll be running down the Blackbirds, or riding down the Blackbirds Pike, speeding down the Blackbirds.
No speed.
Okay. We have a townwide yard sale coming up, which will be on Saturday, September 29th. Rain date will be Sunday, September 30th, from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. There will be no fee, and we will let everyone know when you can go online and you can add your name and your address to the list of people that will be having a yard sale at their house. Don't panic because you don't have to register. It's just good sometimes because people who want to go to yard sales, they'll go online and they'll print the lineup, and then they'll be able to go to all the houses. But I'm sure everyone in our town's going to have do the yard sale, so all you have to do is just ride them down our streets. But don't forget, it will be Saturday, September 29th. And please, when you're done and there's anything left over, please bring it back in. I'm sorry to tell you that you have to bring it back in and then put it out on a trash day, or just put it back where it came from. Anyway, thank you. Progress.
Thank you. Engineering.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm going to rely on my focus report and progress.
Okay, thank you. Public Works, Mr. Root.
I want to do also, Mr. Mayor, everything's going good, so we're going to go with property.
Okay, thank you. Parks and Recreation, Mr. Wallace.
Yeah, not much going on in town right now. The sports are just starting up, soccer and fall softball and fall baseball. Mr. Dioria and Mr. Wozuk are doing a nice job getting the fields ready. We're looking for the RY and the RGSL to communicate a little bit better with us, but we want to keep the method of communication open, and we want a good partnership for the future. Also, we're looking down at the softball buildings and the scout building of possibly doing something down there. We are not just going to tear a building down. We are going to, yeah.
We're going to do a resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, but we're looking to making improvements down there too. We're always looking to help the town.
Very good.
Progress.
Progress, thank you. Administrator's report, Mr. Dioria.
Thank you, Mayor, Council.
Microphone.
Never get used to this.
The other way. I want to make sure everybody hears you.
Okay. Well, now, can everybody hear me now?
Pick it up just a little bit more. Even down.
Okay. So summer's over. We had a really good summer, good first 3 quarters of the year. We did a lot of productive things throughout the borough. We invested a lot of money and time in improvements to the borough, and proud of it, proud of that. So now that summer's over, it's, we're getting into fall and winter. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, we're going to start getting into the 2019 budget. Right now, we're preparing an analysis of a comparative of our actual spending compared to our budget last year. And once I get through that a little bit, we're going to, towards the end of the year, we're going to take a look at our spending. We're going to try to cut back a little bit on our spending and not do anything that's not necessary in order to end the year in a good spot as far as building surplus and having a nice base for next year. Another thing that's going on, there's a resolution on the agenda today to approve a contract with Landberg Construction for roadway improvements for, I think it's Charles, Phillips, Sisler, and Reed Streets. That funding was totally received 100% through grants, and it cost the borough no money to improve those roads. Yeah, so it's a good thing, and thank Mark. Mark does a wonderful job with our grants. He really does.
Mark.
And
TV.
We're excited about opening the outside of the new construction. I think we have our last item that we need to address, and that will be open, which opens up a lot of other things people can go through, council can go through, which is our mailboxes, different things like that. We're very excited about that. To make us very more efficient and to just be more user-friendly, to walk around and be able to visit the departments. And that's about it, unless you have any questions.
No?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks.
Solicitor's report. Anything?
I'll rely on my comments.
An engineer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would also like to rely on our report from caucus. We are going to have 3 resolutions on tonight's agenda. We already talked about the road program, and now we're doing 2 more DOT applications. So I'll try my best to get more funding.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that.
Old business, we have none. Public comment on agenda items. This portion of the meeting is open to the public. Anyone wishing to speak on the upcoming resolutions we're going to be voting on. This part of the meeting is for that. Anyone wish to speak on the upcoming resolutions? Seeing no one, is there a motion to close that?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Ranieri. All in favor?
Aye.
There will be another opportunity at the end for the public portion. So we're going to start off with a new business, Resolution 18-100. It's a resolution authorizing the acceptance of irrevocable standby letter of credit. This is for the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through addition. Basically, they gave us a letter of credit in lieu of a bond, correct?
Correct.
For $205,000. Did someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Root, second by Ms. Pacio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passios.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. Resolution 18-101 is a resolution authorizing a lien on Block 33, Lot 18 for structural engineering services. This was
This is the
for,
car going through the building down
on Blackbird Pike. Okay, the tanning. For $1,173.75. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Oh, second.
Motion by Mr. Farrell, second by Mr. Lobenstein. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
6 ayes.
All right, this resolution is adopted. Resolution 18-102 is a resolution authorizing a correction to property maintenance liens. This puts it on the correct block and lot, correct?
Yes, this was on, it was on the wrong, I was given the wrong information.
It was the wrong information. Okay.
I'll make the motion.
Okay.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri, second by Ms. Pacio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly, I'm sorry. Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
6 ayes.
This resolution is adopted. Resolution 18-103 is a resolution awarding a bid for the reconstruction of Charles, Phillips, Reed, and Schisler to Lambert Construction. This was for $425,000, which, as the administrator said, is 100% being paid for by DOT and community block grant funding. And it also includes the alternate bid to do striping throughout the municipality for $7,800. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Farrell, second by Ms. Pacio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
All right, this resolution is adopted. Resolution 18-104 is a resolution authorizing the borough engineer to submit an application to the New Jersey Department of Transportation for reconstruction of, and I'd just like to read the road. This was basically the second phase of the money we just got, which is basically the end of Schisler Avenue to Phillips, South Woodland Avenue to Phillips to West Clemens Ridge Road, South Rowan, all from Shepherd Avenue all the way to North Rowan to Evesham Road. So our application is very aggressive again this year, but I think we've done a great job. I think the engineers have done a great job.
Absolutely.
So is there a motion to put that application in?
I'll make a motion.
Well, Shepherd Avenue includes the entrance to the girls softball complex, yes. Because there's a little paper.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion by Mr. Root, second by Mr. Ranieri. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
Six ayes, resolution is adopted. When everyone looks at that resolution, they'll see why I had a hard time reading it. Very good. Resolution 18-105 is a resolution authorizing the borough engineer to submit an application to New Jersey DOT for multi-use trails at the RYAA and at Beaver Branch Park. This is once again a trail at the RYAA from Smith Lane to Broadway and at Beaver Branch Park, connecting the existing trail at the park entrance to the existing trail at the end of the trail at the cul-de-sac at the end of the road. The DOT has separate applications. We're taking advantage of all this. There's money out there because everyone here is paying gas tax. I'm assuming everyone's driving and paying the 23 cents, which is going up in case anyone didn't hear. It's going up another 5 cents. Did you read that?
Yes.
So, is there a motion?
Also move.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Ranieri. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
All right, this resolution is adopted. We're going to walk something on, as Mr. Lobenstein brought up. We decided that the proper way to do it is to do a resolution, so this will be a resolution 18-106. This will be very similar to the two we just passed, except for the fact that it's preliminary stages. This is a resolution authorizing the borough engineer to proceed in evaluating both the girls' softball building and the existing scout building about construction of a new building or buildings for those two properties. This will allow him to give us a proposal of what it would cost to do all the design work and what the actual cost of the construction would be. The borough has decided that sometimes it's the best to just try to do things right from the beginning. So we feel that building a new building is probably going to be the best solution for us to accomplish what we need to do. So at this time, is there a motion to approve 18-106?
I'll make a motion to approve 18-106.
Okay, motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Lobenstein. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
Okay, 6 ayes, the resolution is adopted. We also have a request authorization for the proper official to sign the motor vehicle center application to issue 2 blue light permits as requested by the Runnemede Fire Department. What are the blue lights?
They put them on their cars.
Okay, for the volunteers? Permits for the volunteers? Okay, anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
And this is an all in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, they shall be granted. Payment of bills. Is there a motion to pay? Motion by Mr. Root.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Passio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Root.
Yes.
6 ayes.
Okay, the bill shall be paid. This is the good and welfare portion of the meeting. Anyone wishing to speak, please come to the microphone, state your name and address. No one? Give everybody an opportunity. I can move the podium. Seeing no one, is there a motion to close the public?
Also move.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
Public portion is closed. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.